Medieval peasants ate 3 pounds of bread daily and thrived, working 12-hour days without the chronic diseases destroying you today. You eat 1 slice and you're bloated by noon. What changed? In 1324, bread was 70% of all calories across Europe. 0 diabetes epidemic, 0 gluten crisis, 0 gut inflammation tearing through populations. The answer isn't that you're broken. Bread isn't bread anymore. The process that made it safe for 10,000 years was stolen to save corporations 90 minutes. Your supermarket loaf has 30 ingredients. Medieval peasant bread had 3: flour, water, salt. The wheat in your sandwich isn't wheat, not the way your body recognizes it. In 1960, Norman Borlaug won the Nobel Prize for miracle wheat. Shorter stalks, higher yields, bred to survive chemical dousing. They called it the Green Revolution. Your gut calls it a foreign substance. Drop a comment if you felt like garbage after eating bread. Ancient einkorn wheat has 14 chromosomes. Your supermarket wheat has 42. That's 3 times the genetic complexity. Modern wheat contains proteins your digestive enzymes never encountered. Gluten structures so tangled that healthy intestines struggle to break them down. A 2014 Italian study switched gluten-sensitive patients to einkorn bread. 80% reported complete symptom resolution. The wheat wasn't the problem. The genetic abomination is. Your body isn't sensitive. It's responding correctly to abnormal food. Notice who stopped eating your bread 20 years ago. Gwyneth Paltrow, LeBron James, Silicon Valley billionaires. They're paying $12 for heritage grain sourdough. They're eating medieval peasant bread. You're eating lab experiments optimized for profit. White bread's glycemic index is 75. Pure sugar is 65. Your bread spikes blood sugar faster than coffee sugar. Medieval bakers used 24-hour fermentation. Wild yeast and bacteria pre-digested the gluten, neutralized phytic acid, converted starches into usable nutrients. Your grocery store bread? 3-hour production, 0 fermentation, raw protein slamming your gut at full strength. That brain fog after lunch? Your immune system treating food like an invader. Journal of Proteome Research found long fermentation sourdough reduces gluten peptides by 97%. The medieval process made bread safe. Your supermarket skipped it because time costs money. Your inflammation is the profit margin. Medieval wheat had 30% more protein, 4 times the beta-carotene, higher vitamin E and selenium. Stone mills ground slowly, preserving nutrient-packed wheat germ oils. Modern roller mills destroy those oils instantly with high-speed heat. You've been told whole wheat is healthy, but if the wheat is genetically unrecognizable and milling destroys everything valuable, what are you eating? Hit that like button if this is changing how you see your kitchen. Read any bread ingredient list. Azodicarbonamide, yoga mat chemical. Potassium bromate, banned in Europe for cancer risk. High fructose corn syrup in bread. Medieval bread had 3 ingredients. Yours has 17. 6 are petroleum derivatives. 1 in 3 adults is pre-diabetic. Autoimmune diseases tripled since 1970. Chronic gut disorders affect 60 to 70 million Americans. But the timeline doesn't lie. Diabetes was virtually unknown in medieval Europe, despite bread being the primary food. The epidemic started in the 1960s, when modern wheat replaced heritage varieties, fermentation times were slashed, chemical additives became standard. Your body hasn't changed in 10,000 years. The food changed in 60. Next, what they're spraying on your wheat 1 week before harvest. Read your bread bag right now. More than 5 ingredients? You're eating a chemistry experiment that's been running on your digestive system for decades. The results are in your bloodstream. Azodicarbonamide. used in yoga mats and shoe rubber. When heated, it breaks down into semicarbazide, linked to tumors in animal studies. Europe banned it in 2005. Some major U.S. brands removed it after 2014 pressure, but it remains legal and is still in hundreds of commercial breads. Check your label. Potassium bromate, classified as a possible carcinogen, banned in the EU, Canada, Brazil, China, still legal in the U.S. Your bread company uses it because it cuts production time 30%. Your cancer risk is the trade-off. Drop a comment, check your label, and tell us what you find. High fructose corn syrup. Modern flour has no flavor because the wheat germ was destroyed. They add sweeteners to fake it. HFCS spikes blood sugar faster than table sugar, crashes your energy, trains your brain to crave more. Medieval bread released energy over 4 to 6 hours. Yours triggers addiction every 90 minutes. That's drug design. Mono and diglycerides, trans fats in disguise. FDA banned artificial trans fats in 2018, but these remain legal through a labeling loophole. Shrink serving size, claim zero trans fats, load ingredients with artery-clogging compounds. Calcium propionate, prevents mold after you strip natural fermentation. University of South Australia found it disrupts gut bacteria, the bacteria that digest food, regulate immunity, produce serotonin. Medieval bread stayed fresh through fermentation's natural preservatives. Yours is soaked in gut-destroying chemicals. Glyphosate residue, not on the label, not supposed to be there.
This infographic shows 70% contamination, based on FDA data from 2016.
2016 FDA program found it in 70% of conventional wheat products. 1 week before harvest, farms spray fields with Roundup. It kills the plant, dries it faster. The poison soaks into the grain. WHO classified glyphosate as a probable carcinogen in 2015. Environmental Health found it in 43 of 45 children tested. It's in your bloodstream, in your children. Medieval wheat, grown in manure-fertilized soil, hand-harvested, zero chemicals. Your wheat, doused with cancer-causing poison to save 3 days. Glyphosate kills gut bacteria. Journal of Environmental and Analytical Toxicology shows it disrupts the shikimate pathway. Bacteria use this to produce essential amino acids. Kill those bacteria, your body loses the ability to digest food, regulate inflammation, maintain immunity. That brain fog, chronic fatigue, your gut microbiome being systematically poisoned. Enriched flour. Sounds healthy. Here's what it means. We destroyed every nutrient in milling, then added 5 synthetic vitamins to avoid lawsuits. Medieval stone-milled flour retained everything. Yours is nutritionally dead, with lab vitamins sprinkled on top. Comment fermentation if you've never heard this. You've been told you're gluten intolerant, told to try elimination diets, probiotics, stress management. No one told you bread is contaminated with yoga mat chemicals, cancer-linked additives, herbicide residue. No one told you medieval people ate 10 times more bread with zero gut disease epidemic. The problem isn't your body, it's industrial corruption of a 10,000-year food. Next, the 1,000-year-old process that fixes everything, and why they stole it. Medieval bakers worked with technology perfected over 10,000 years. A system so effective, bread became civilization's foundation. Heritage wheat, einkorn, emmer, spelt. Not trendy superfoods, the varieties that built empires. Einkorn has 14 chromosomes, emmer 28. Your grocery store wheat has 42. The gluten in heritage wheat forms simple chains. Modern wheat forms dense tangles your enzymes can't break. University of Florence, 2014. Gluten-sensitive patients ate einkorn bread 6 weeks. 80% complete symptom resolution. No medication. Just wheat your body evolved to digest. Medieval farmers planted einkorn and emmer because they survived winters, resisted disease without chemicals, tasted like grain. Modern agriculture replaced them because heritage wheat yields less per acre, can't withstand mechanical harvesting. Profit won, your gut lost. Einkorn delivers 30% more protein, 4 times the beta-carotene, higher lutein and zeaxanthin. Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry found significantly higher essential fatty acids and vitamin E versus modern wheat. Your great-grandfather's bread built strong bones and sharp vision. Yours delivers empty calories and inflammation. Stone milling. Medieval mills turned slowly, low speed, low temperature. Wheat germ oils stayed intact. Modern roller mills destroy those oils with high-speed heat. What's left is pure starch. Medieval bread delivered 8 milligrams vitamin E per serving. Yours delivers 0. Essential fatty acids removed because they go rancid. Phytosterols that lower cholesterol. Stone-milled flour has 3 times the content. Long fermentation. Medieval bakers mixed flour, water, starter culture. Let it sit 12 to 24 hours. Lactic acid bacteria produced enzymes, breaking gluten into digestible peptides. Journal of Proteome Research, long fermentation reduces gluten content 97%. Not reduces symptoms, reduces actual gluten. Fermentation neutralized phytic acid, the compound blocking mineral absorption. Medieval fermentation broke down 70 to 90%. Your body absorbed minerals. Your 3-hour industrial bread, 0 breakdown. Minerals locked away. Fermentation lowered glycemic index. University of Guelph, sourdough fermentation reduced glycemic response 20 to 30% versus standard yeast bread. Medieval bread sustained 12-hour workdays. Yours hits your bloodstream like sugar injection. Fermentation broke down lectins, proteins damaging intestinal lining. British Journal of Nutrition, sourdough reduces lectin activity 90%. Your gut lining is 1 cell thick. Lectins punch holes. Medieval fermentation neutralized them. Your industrial bread delivers them at full strength. Here's the timeline you need to understand. For 10,000 years, heritage wheat, stone milling, long fermentation, humanity thrived. 1960, we switched to hybrid wheat. 1970, we switched to high-speed milling. 1980, we cut fermentation from 24 hours to 3. 1990, the chronic disease epidemic exploded. The food industry said it's your genetics, lifestyle, willpower. The timeline says they're lying. Small farms across Europe and North America are bringing this back. Not trendy, because it works. Medieval bread wasn't primitive, it was optimized for nutrition and digestibility. Modern bread is optimized for shelf life and profit. Your health was never in the equation. Next, your battle plan. You know what they took, what they added, why your body rejects what ancestors thrived on. 3 options. Every day you eat industrial bread, you fund the system that made you sick. Option 1. Find real bread. Search heritage wheat bakery plus your city. Keywords: einkorn, emmer, spelt, long fermentation, sourdough, stone milled. Ingredient list over 5 items, walk away. Farmers markets, specialty stores, online frozen sources. $12 sounds expensive. That loaf is food. Your $4 bread is chemical experiment in plastic. You're comparing food to poison. Medical bills cost more. Energy crashes cost more. Gut inflammation costs more. Option 2. Make your own. Heritage wheat flour, einkorn, spelt, emmer. Order online. Sourdough starter, flour, water, wild yeast from your air. Takes 5 minutes daily to maintain. Night 1. Mix flour, water, starter. Cover, leave on counter. Morning, day 2. Shape dough. Let rise 2 hours. Noon, day 2. Bake 45 minutes. 3 steps over 24 hours. The bacteria do the work. Medieval bakers fed families this way for 1,000 years. You can handle a week. Option 3. Replace strategically. You don't have to eat bread. Medieval peasants ate 3 pounds daily because it was cheap, calorie-dense. You have options. Oats, barley, quinoa, rice. Soak or ferment before cooking. Same sustenance, no toxins, no genetic modification, no herbicide. Steel-cut oats, soaked overnight with yogurt or lemon juice. That's fermentation. White rice is fine, not genetically modified, not sprayed with glyphosate. Quinoa is complete protein. Barley has beta-glucan fiber. You're not settling, you're upgrading from industrial sludge to nutrition. Drop a comment. Which option are you trying? Every industrial loaf you stop buying is a vote. Every heritage bakery you support is a vote. Every sourdough starter you feed is a vote. The food industry runs on profit. Stop funding poison, they'll produce food. This is self-defense. Subscribe if you're done being lied to. Share with someone who thinks they're gluten intolerant. They deserve truth. The problem isn't gluten, isn't wheat. It's industrial processing turning food into profit-optimized poison. Medieval bread was the staff of life. Your supermarket loaf is chemistry experiment. The choice is yours. The food industry doesn't want you knowing this, because if you understand the problem isn't your body, it's their product, you stop buying. If you understand medieval peasants ate bread without disease using heritage wheat, stone milling, long fermentation, you demand those back. If you understand the epidemic started the exact decade they stole those 3 things, you see the betrayal. Medieval bread sustained civilization 10,000 years. Your industrial substitute poisoned you for 60. The timeline doesn't lie. Your gut doesn't lie. Studies don't lie. They do. You're not gluten intolerant. You're correctly responding to abnormal food. Now, go fix it. See you in the next video.